Hi guys, before we get into the video, did you manage to check out the link for your pop-out poster? I received my poster and it's a must-have if you're an Arsenal fan, and it's available all around the world. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today's first news headline is Gabriel Martinelli scores a wonder goal in training, which hints at new position for Arsenal. And then after, the second headline we're going to look at is Arsenal fans urge Edu to complete £30 million summer transfer. So in terms of the first headline, in terms of Gabriel Martinelli scoring a wonder goal in training, the reports are stating that the Brazilian has seen his game limited this season, but the latest training videos suggest he is on the right track. Gabriel Martinelli may not played as many minutes as he would have liked this season, but his latest training videos have dropped a hint to what's in store for his future. The 19-year-old Brazilian forward emerged as a key player last season, scoring 10 goals in all competitions in his breakthrough campaign. He suffered a serious injury last June and returned to action for the Gunners in December, but has since been restricted to mostly cameo appearances off the bench. He wants to play all the time, said Mikel in February. We know him and he is disappointed when he is not playing. But you know that when you throw him on that pitch, he is going to do his best. He had his opportunity last week against Benfica when I decided to substitute Aubameyang and give him some minutes. He needs to take his opportunity, and if he needs to perform like everybody else. Clearly eager to show how hard he is working in training, Gabriel Martinelli posted a number of videos on social media from an individual session he took part in on Tuesday afternoon. It appears likely that the youngster is working on his striking prowess, which isn't a huge surprise when you consider Mikel's comments about where he sees Gabriel Martinelli's position long term. Aubameyang and Martinelli are centre forwards, but with the squad balance that we have at the moment to play on those positions on the left, we don't have 5 players. Mikel told reporters after a 1-0 win over West Ham United a year ago. Gabriel Martinelli has previously admitted that he prefers playing out on the left, but with the possible departure of Alexandre Lacazette this summer, the likelihood is that Gabriel Martinelli will be the long-term replacement for Alexandre Lacazette. I really like playing on the left end, Gabriel Martinelli said in 2020. It is my favourite position. I give my maximum to the team. I always give 100% for my team to end with the game a win for my team. So we can clearly see from the latest reports which suggesting Gabriel Martinelli is that he has scored a wonder goal in Arsenal training, and he has also hinted a new position and more or less obeying what Mikel Arteta has seen of him as more of a central striker instead of playing on the left hand side. And he's starting to show that he's on the right track and obeying to Mikel Arteta. But the next piece of transfer news might hinder the opportunity for Gabriel Martinelli to become the future striker for the Gunners. And this is because of the second transfer headline we're going to look at today is Arsenal fans urge Edu to complete £30 million summer transfer. So the reports are stating that the summer transfer window opens for business in a few months' time, and several Arsenal supporters are already making their wishes known. After what has proven to be a below-par season for Arsenal, certainly in the Premier League, the club is likely to splash the cash in the transfer window this summer in an attempt to turn themselves back into top 4 challengers. Despite getting the better of Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby on Sunday afternoon, coming from behind to win 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium, the Gunners still have plenty of work to do if they are to secure a place in European football next season. At the time of writing, the Gunners are currently 10th in the table, 5 points behind Liverpool in the final UEFA Europa League spots. Whilst a 5-point gap can be bridged between now and the end of the campaign, the Gunners still have no shortage of obstacles to overcome, meaning their best hope of securing a spot in Europe next season may be by winning this season's Europa League, which would secure a spot in the Champions League. The Gunners are still alive and kicking in the season's tournament and face Greek giants Olympiacos in the second leg of their last 16 tussle on Thursday evening, leading 3-1 from the first leg. Should Arsenal, he will return to Premier League action on Sunday when they face West Ham United at the London Stadium, go all the way in the Europa League, they are likely to be on the hunt for fresh faces. Regardless of what happens to Arsenal's European prospects for next season, if they lose Alexandre Lacazette this summer, they will be in the need for a new striker. The Frenchman is out of contract at the end of the season, meaning they could lose him at a reduced rate in the coming months if he fails to extend his future at the Emirates Stadium. But whether Lacazette stays or goes this summer, several Gunners fans appear to have discovered the ideal candidate to bolster their attacking ranks in the shape of Brentford striker Ivan Toney. The Beesman, formerly of Newcastle United and Peterborough United, has been in inspired form this season, netting 27 goals in 35 championship appearances. His latest strike came in a 2-2 draw with Derby County on Tuesday evening, meaning that he only needs to score against 4 other championship clubs this season to have netted all 23 of Brentford's rivals. With his goal tally continuing to increase, some Gunners fans have taken to social media to urge the club to launch a summer move for him. Having been in such formidable form for Thomas Frank's Bees this season, several Premier League clubs, including West Ham, have been heavily linked with his services. According to a report in the national media last week, the Bees have slapped a £30 million price tag on the former Barnsley loanee, meaning any club wishing to sign him will have to break the bank. If Brentford fail to achieve promotion to the Premier League this season, it is likely to bolster any club's prospects of signing him. On the flip side, though, should the Bees gain promotion to the Premier League for the first time in their history, it could make the challenge of luring him away from the West London outfit a lot more difficult. So the latest reports are stating that Gabriel Martinelli has started to obey to Mikel Arteta and started to play in a more striker role, and Arsenal fans are urging to sign Ivan Toney. So other than that guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.